Just a quick little one, boys. We are on the road to 150 supporters. I think we're like a couple of, yeah, we're only a few off, which is really cool to see. So again, I really do appreciate it. Just waiting on the newest 3 codes to be approved, and then we'll get that out. Obviously, I've still got the previous 2, so to my new supporters, you're more than welcome to trickle on in, and then I'll be obviously doing my regular checks to make sure that everyone is getting their codes, especially the 1000 essence as per usual. Again, if you are a new supporter of mine, down below in the description are my supporter giveaways that I do on a monthly basis. You don't stop, so yeah, it's very easy to enter, very simple. Just watch the video, comment down below toward the information that I need, and then for the most part, majority of my supporters do win something to those that have entered, because I do pick a lot of you guys to win. So just a reminder, deluxe pass is up for grabs, and we do the monthly essence pack, again more so to help you guys out with your pulls and summons, especially now more than ever, now that we got 5 hunters coming our way, so god damn. And then of course, because of the anniversary and these are out for a whole 20 days, it allows me to actually do a part 2 on giving back these anniversary packs for you guys, as long as you have them on your account, that is. Even, well, to be fair, even if you don't, I can still fund you the money and you can use it to purchase other things if you choose to. So yeah, there's always. So the newest weapon, it being a free-to-play weapon, I'm gonna be real, I think the developers actually cooked with this. So obviously by now everyone should have their hands on it. Obviously no one is gonna have it maxed out. We're all in the process of still trying to get it maxed out. But if you've been grinding the event and whatnot, then realistically everyone should have a copy of it. I've got mine to 120. I've got the skill maxed out. I do want to use it, but this is what I mean about how they might have actually cooked with this weapon. So when the user's core attack hits, it grants the wish effect. Wish effect increases damage dealt by 20%. However, when the Wind Tree Song hits, it removes the wish effect. So basically, use the core attack, you get the buff where you could do 20% more damage, right? Damage dealt increase of 20%. At that given moment, you don't use the skill. At that moment, you utilize your main DPS wind weapon to get the most out of it. Then, if either the duration ends or you decide to use the skill, then it will kind of reset. So, immediately we have gotten a support wind weapon. So if you don't have, what's it called, the Stormbreaker? Is it Stormbreaker? Yeah, there you go. Oh, Stormbringer, there we go. So yeah, if you don't have the Stormbringer, you can get a flat out 20% increase there and there. So that's dope. In terms of the passives now, so this is later on cooking with the weapon. When the user enters a stage, their core gauge is charged to 100%. So that means you're immediately getting that 20%, because then because at that point you will effectively use that core attack. Enhances the wish effect. So when Wind Tree Song hits, it grants detached effect. So wish again increases damage dealt by 20%. When the Wind Tree Song hits, it has a 100% chance to activate their core attack, cooldown 20 seconds. When Wind Tree Song hits, it removes the wish effect, and again that is on for 20-second duration. With the detached, when the user's core attack hits, it resets the cooldown of the Wind Tree Song W. When the user's core attack hits, it removes the detach effect, and again that's on for 20 seconds. So basically it's just providing that consistency. That's what I'm getting from it. It's that consistent. Okay, I like it. Obviously we get the element damage increase on the A2, that's normal. The wish effect is enhanced even further. So the user's core attack deals an additional damage equal to 500% of their attack. So that's gonna, so hey, for a support weapon to provide damage, hey, we'll take that. So now Jesus Christ, 40% damage dealt increase. When Wind Tree Song hits, it activates the Root Dispersion effect, which deals additional damage equal to 100% of the user's attack to targets across a wide range. The Root Dispersion activates, it inflicts the poison effect on hit. When Wind Tree Song hits, it has a 100% chance to activate the user's core attack. Oh my god, okay. And then once again, when Wind Tree Song hits, it removes the wish effect. And then there's that poison damage being applied. Decreases the target's recovery rate by 70%. Ooh, you got to love that. You got to love that. So already that's also going to be pretty effective for, again, the newest workshop, Brilliant Light. The damage increase though, so clearly I haven't read all the way to A3. Jesus Christ. Okay, cooldown on A4. And then A5, Wintry Song damage increases by 50%. The damage of the root dispersion increases by 150%. I'm gonna be real, this actually sounds like one hell of a wind-free weapon. So obviously with the Stormbringer, we do get that 120 increase in damage, we do get a position increase of course, and then from that, yeah, Juno's attack and position increases by 0.8% per 10 points of strength of course, so that's kind of pretty standard with an extra 300. I mean, that in general is just pretty huge, of course. But obviously catering to the A5 mark of things, then we get that 50%, 20% of the damage. Sorry, increases damage taken. Again, that's that 20% because you can stack it twice. And then that 15% will then calculate to 30%, of course, so 50%. So clearly there's still more to be provided from the Stormbringer, and that's just a given. But for a free-to-play weapon, boys, this might be up there with like the light free-to-play weapon, of course, because again that's pretty solid in terms of DPS. What are the free weapons? Oh no, Golden Tailed Fox, there we go. I would definitely say it's kind of up there. That's really solid. So far they've gone 2 for 2 in terms of providing some good support, and again this has got some damage behind it too. Alright, I do want to just kind of utilize the damage dealt increase, so let's just kind of get the base of it, get a good understanding of the foundation of it. Alright, so I decided to go on the Workshop of Brilliant Light since, I mean, this weapon will be very helpful there, especially that they added that. I'm actually glad that they added that nice little touch in terms of the whole wind, I'm sorry, not the wind, sorry, the poison. So of course it does help us out in the whole recovery side of things, of course, which is very nice. Nice little touch. But there we go. So the buff right there is active. It's the second to last one. So that right there is giving us a flat 20%. Obviously we don't want to utilize the bow again because we want to maximize that damage dealt increase. Obviously keep in mind once we get those dupes in, then that's going to help out providing that consistency of that 40% damage dealt, of course. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I would say the damage output that the bow itself presents right now, it being at 0 dupe, of course, it's not bad. So I reckon it's going to be very promising in terms of what the final output of this bow could do. So good chip damage, you know. So we will gladly take that. Keep in mind the bow itself can crit. We won't have none of that happening when it comes to obviously the Shadowbringer. Or the Stormbringer, not the Shadowbringer, the Stormbringer, since of course it doesn't crit. But I am seeing good potential. Now, another thing to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is obviously with the Stormbringer, it's the extra 30% is only specifically for the wind element. That 40% damage dealt is base. So universal 40% combo wombo. that's how I'm looking at it, because there's no stipulations on kind of holding back the full max potential of getting that 40% and utilizing it with any other skill, right? There's no setbacks to be like, oh, it's specifically for this element or that, you know. It's all just a flat out 40%. So that alone is huge in terms of being a combination weapon for multiple weaponry now. And again, it's free. It's free. So I'll give it to the developers. They did well on that one. And again, those dupes, obviously at first when reading it, I'm just like, okay, we've got that consistent play going on. But I'm starting to see the vision. I am really starting to see the vision of this weapon. So yeah, overall, free weapon, not too bad. Universal support, I'm going to have to give it that. Good damage output. Definitely could be used for the raid itself. Boys, we are definitely going to be putting this weapon in the action when it comes to the hard difficulty for this Workshop Brilliant Light, just to kind of see how well it will do with, I guess, the new water weapon. We can, if we, oh, that's another thing, we can actually combo it with the new water weapon, since it's a flat out damage increase. So that's beautiful. We will gladly look forward to that, of course. But I think, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I can say that the developers cooked. So yeah, boys, this might be, in terms of the free weapons that we've got right now, because the Golden Tail Fox is predominantly for the light usage. Truth Demon Spear, I mean, that's light coverage, but as a set of a free-to-play light combination, that's also fairly solid. But again, universally looking at the free-to-play weapons overall, this might be the best free-to-play weapon on a universal standpoint, because again, there's nothing holding it back in terms of utilizing the the increase of damage you can provide for everything, right? So yeah, no, thank you developers, thank you.